What's up, everybody? I just want to hop on here real quick. Saw the Michael Jackson movie yesterday. I have no idea what's going on with the ice here. Saw the Michael Jackson movie yesterday and have had time to think on it and really sleep on it even. And a lot of people are going to clout chase off this film. I know, and I want people to understand it's not what this is. There's too many synchronicities between me and Michael Jackson. I grew up a poor Jehovah's Witness kid in Indiana with a strict family, strict father. But instead of pushing us to be successful, they were really just kind of controlling our minds. And my parents were forced into it too. So, I blame other family members before them more than them. But I want to make that clear. But, we were pushed to be not successful. It's very interesting. I'm a musician, I'm an artist. And to think about the strange insight that I have. And in the movie, Catherine's influence, I think, should be looked at much more, that she did the opposite of what my family would do and told him, hey, you have a special light about you, you need to share it. And even though she's still a Jehovah's Witness, she still pushed the kid to be that way. I want to make that point, Michael, the kid. But and it's just weird because I look at myself as almost a dark side version of the story. I have a very, very similar upbringing, and I haven't been that successful as an artist or a musician, which is fine. But I isolate myself and I live in my own world, and I understand growing up with people thinking you're weird and being isolated and being a really super creative person because of it. I love it, and even being diagnosed with Peter Pan complex and all this, which I understand what it is, but I don't like to label myself with those things. But it's funny to think that's actually very true, and that's obviously a big thing with Michael and in the movie and stuff. And when I was a kid, I used to like to look out the window and watch other kids play and have fun, but I really wasn't allowed to go out there, and I didn't really want to either. But it inspired me, and I always made up songs when I was a little kid, and was a huge Michael Jackson fan, and found out more and more about him when I found out that he was had the same story, that he was a Jehovah's Witness kid from Indiana. I thought that was a sign that that's what I was supposed to do, is be like Michael Jackson. But it has led to me being living a very creative life, which I'm very proud of and grateful to have that inspiration at such a young age with someone that had such a similar story. But the funny thing is I'm still like that. I live in an old house in New Orleans, and I still like to just look out the window. Parade times, festivals, like it's Jazz Fest this week. It's going to be fun to watch other people enjoy themselves, but I don't necessarily care to do it, to be out in the crowd. And it's just, it's inspiring me to get back on to speak my truth, not the Jehovah's Witness truth, but my version of what the truth is. And I really loved the movie. I thought it was great. And I can't imagine, having fame thrust on top of the already isolated Jehovah's Witness upbringing. And it's a really inspiring story, and I'm grateful that I got to see it, and that there's something that I can really honestly relate to, and hopefully parents will see to be more like Catherine and support your children no matter what your religion or beliefs are. So peace be with you. Crack a smile.